everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty hot here, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to do another chrome deletion project. Right back here on the mirror, you guys can see right here we have this lovely dual chrome strip on the side markers on the mirrors on the Tacoma, and came across the product that I had seen on Facebook actually, and we're going to go ahead and put that on. It's sitting over there on the table, right over there next to the fan that you can probably hear because it's hot out here. And I'm going to show you what I've got, and then we're going to go ahead and install these, one for each side. All right, let me go ahead and point you guys down. This is what I've got right here. It comes from Mezzo Customs, and it's for the 2016 and up Tacoma Ultimate Turn Signal. You guys can see right there. Gives you the part number, or the SKU number on there, so if you're interested in this. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing. All right, let's go ahead and open it up. We have the packing list or receipt. It is the packing slip inside. I did go ahead and open this already. I haven't looked at the parts, but I had to take my address off of here, of course. But you can see right there is the information. Again, if you're interested in this. The cost on it, I don't know if you guys could see it, but it was $86.19. There was some kind of discount or something that I was able to use. I had a code or something, I can't remember, on their website, but it's actually a little more than that without that discount. Let's see what we've got. We have a Mezzo Customs sticker. That will go on one of the posts here in the garage. It doesn't blow away with my fan. And then the guts of it right here, wrapped in bubble wrap. I like that. Make sure that everything is nice and clean. Check that out. You guys can see it's going to be a nice smoked finish as compared to the finish that's on there right now, which of course is chrome. That one looks pretty good to me. I don't see any issues. Check the other one. Alright, there you go. Looks pretty good to me. Don't see any chipping or cracks or anything, so obviously it survived shipping. The #1 hurdle in ordering anything to put on your truck. So we're going to go over, I'll show you how to install these, take apart the mirror and all that good stuff to put it in, and give it a test. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. You can see it's hot. I'm rocking this fashionable RobMotive headband here. Anyway, the only tools you need is a flathead screwdriver, or I'm sorry, a Phillips screwdriver. I'm not sure which one, so I've got two. And that's it. That's the only tool you need, other than your hands, of course. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that you're supposed to do is pull this cover off of the mirror. And you don't need any tools for that. You're supposed to be able to just pull it off. It always worries me when I do stuff like this because, of course, there are tabs under there, and obviously you don't want to break anything. So we're going to be very gentle with this and make sure that we don't break it taking it off. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Oh, well, it wants to turn on me, so we're going to let it. It'll let me have some leverage. It wants to turn all the way. That's okay. Well, that pops right off, and we didn't break anything. Now that I've got it off, you can see it hooks here in the back, and these are very, very flimsy. So you want to be careful. I would do this when it's warm outside, maybe even when it's a little hot, so that the plastic is a little less brittle, a little more flexible. But it did come right off, so no big deal there. And we'll put the mirror back around here. Again, and I want to stress this, you want to start from the outside edge and pull out, because that's where your tab underneath, which fits right in here, is going to release from. You might even put a little pressure on it, pushing it this way as you do that. towards the front of the truck, the front driver's side corner, so that you don't damage the little clips here in the back. And they actually have 2 clips in here too that fit down right here over these. So kind of a over and up motion to get this off. And I only spend so much time on that because the last thing you want to do is do this mod and break anything. You know, your mirror, your cover, that would be a drag. So anyway, we've got that off. Let's go ahead and grab a screwdriver. In here you've got 2 screws, one here and one here. So we need to remove those. And then if you notice on the wiring, let me zoom in a little bit. The wiring goes around this little tab right here. Once you go to remove the signal, the turn signal part here, you want to make sure you pull it around that tab, and when you put it back on, you want to put it right around this, back around this tab. So you'll see that as we go. Now, there is a tab right here, or a fastener, if you will, that you squeeze together. I would say before you do anything else here, because what you want to do is pull this black part forward a little bit, and not take it all the way off, just pull it forward a little bit, and that will allow you to release the turn signal assembly here. So, I'm going to step around you guys. See if I can't show you that tab, which you can see it right there. Let me zoom you in. It's right in the middle of the screen, right here. So you can see that. That's 2 little, what do you want to say, pins, pieces of plastic that you squeeze together, and that will allow you to pull this black part out a little bit. The signal itself is held in by some sort of a nub or a tab, so we'll see if I can do both at the same time. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's actually just goes around a little nub right here, and I know it's blurry, the camera's not focusing, so let me zoom you out a little bit and get you focused. Yeah, right here it just kind of goes around a little nub that sticks out from the mirror itself. So that just pulls right out. Once that's out, should be able to squeeze these, I think. And pull them right through. Famous last words, right? There. That releases this black part here a little bit from the assembly. So we've got that pulled loose. Now, we should be able to finagle the turn signal itself out of there. So let's see about that. Oh, I actually pulled the bottom of the trim piece off. Not what I wanted to do, but might make things a little easier, I suppose. It does indeed. Well, again, that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. So let's go ahead on the other side here of the signal. Let's see, right there, you can see there is a connector. That's what we want to take off. So I believe that just pushes down, maybe lifts up, I'm not sure. I think we'll need a little screwdriver to stick down there to release that. And that's it. That releases the turn signal. Alright, now we're going to see about finagling the new piece in there. This did just snap right back in, no issue. I just popped it out a little bit because I pulled a little hard probably. It actually made getting the original part out easier, I think, so worked out. But let's go ahead and get this back in. First thing I want to do is go ahead and fasten the little connector here back on, so we're going to do that. There we go. And then real quick, I'm going to test it. Okay, you guys saw the test. It worked. So I still have this clipped around this little edge right here, which is what we want. So let's see now about finagling this back in here. Should be relatively simple, I think. All right, that does it. That gets this little piece back in here. Everything lines up, wires are out of the way, back where they're supposed to be. Again, make sure that you get them through this little clip right here. That's important. And then we've got to put our screws back in here, so let's do that. There you go. Everything in there, nice and tight. Perfect. Let's put the cap back on. Let's go over and do the other side, and then we'll have a look at what they look like. All right, that's it. We are done. You guys can see. Here, let me show you a little better. There you go. You guys can see. It's done. Pretty simple mod. Took about, without filming and all that stuff, I'd say maybe half an hour. It's pretty easy to do. Just take your time. As with most of these mods, just take your time, because there are some plastic bits and things that you can break that you don't want to break. So give it a try anyway. They came from Mezzo Customs. You guys can see the part number and all that stuff in the beginning. I'm pretty satisfied. The install worked well. Everything fit perfectly. Good job to Mezzo, and I love it. Just gets rid of some more of the chrome on this truck. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day.